mais nous sommes sur le terrain de la lutte mystique.
De sacrifice est déjà à l'air, du dolo et des colas seront offerts des animaux pour demander le retour de collectif pour le pays, mais aussi parce qu'il prône une révolution religieuse au Burkina Faso.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to History and Legacy Africa. What you're about to hear today is not just a story. It is a spiritual warning, a signal, a voice from the ancestors, a message from the people. Because something powerful just happened on African soil. In a ceremony that shook the ground and stirred the hearts of many, traditional African spiritual leaders gathered together in Gando, Burkina Faso, to call upon the gods to protect Captain Ibrahim Traore. Yes, you heard right. They poured libation. They offered animal sacrifices. They lifted up their voices, their hands, their hearts to the sky. And they said one thing clearly: protect this son of Africa. He is ours. He must not fall. And you know what? This is not superstition. This is not fear. This is history repeating itself. And this time, the people are refusing to stay silent. Because Africans have seen this movie before. Too many times. They always come for our best. They came for Thomas Sankara. He wanted to free Burkina Faso. They ended him. They came for Patrice Lumumba. He wanted Congo to own its resources. They ended him. They came for Muammar Gaddafi. He wanted to build an African currency. They ended him. So this time, Africa is saying, not again. Not again will we watch a strong leader rise, only for foreign powers and local traders to take him out. Not again will we mourn while someone else profits from our silence. This time, the ancestors are awake. This time, the people are watching. This time, Africa is ready to fight for Traore. Let's ask a real question. Why are African traditional leaders pouring libation for Traore?
De l'eau, du lait, du dolo et des colas seront offerts aux ancêtres, des boucs et des poulets aussi. Sur ce site de libation, chacun arrive avec son poulet en offrande aux mains des ancêtres. Des animaux pour demander le retour de la paix au Burkina Faso et une bonne pluviométrie, des prières collectives pour le pays mais aussi personnelles. L'attente est longue mais elle en vaut la peine. Après plus d'une heure, Olivier a pu faire sacrifier son poulet. Prospérité, santé et longévité sont ses vœux.
Je viens de remettre mon poulet, je viens de demander aux ancêtres.
Et cela à travers le djibon. Comme son nom le dit, djibon, donner l'eau aux ancêtres. Donc cela veut dire qu'on réveille le pouvoir que nos ancêtres avaient déjà sur place. Et
pour le traditionnaliste Ibrahim Traore qui prône une révolution religieuse au Burkina Faso, ces rites de libation contribuent à lutter contre le terrorisme.
Les gens du savoir endogène, nous on travaille dans l'obscurité pour que les VDP là, pour que le combat là, nous ayons la victoire. On n'est pas sur le terrain avec les VDP.
Why are African traditional leaders pouring libation for Traore? Because he is not like the others. Because he has done what many only talk about. Because he is showing Africa how to think again, how to walk again, and how to build again. He kicked out French troops who overstayed their welcome. He ended unfair mining contracts that gave everything to outsiders and nothing to the people. He told the youth to get ready to farm, build, and defend. He said clearly, "We will no longer be slaves." Now tell me, in your lifetime, how many African presidents have had the guts to do that? He is not asking for aid. He is not asking for permission. He is demanding respect. And not just for himself, but for all of Africa. That's why the elders are praying. That's why the gods are being called. Because this kind of spirit is rare, and when it rises, the enemy always tries to crush it. But not this time. Something deeper is happening, something that cannot be explained with just politics. The spirit of Africa is rising. In Ghana, in Nigeria, in Kenya, in South Africa, and in Mali, people are talking about Traore. They are watching him. They are learning. He is not just leading Burkina Faso. He is reprogramming a continent. For too long, Africans were taught to export everything. Export cocoa, then buy chocolate. Export gold, then buy jewelry. Export oil, then buy fuel. But Traore said no. We will produce at home. We will build our own factories. We will feed ourselves. And the people listened. They started planting. They started building. They started believing. And that is what scares the enemy. Because when the African mind is free, the African continent becomes unstoppable. Let's not pretend. Let's not forget. Every time an African leader stands up with a big vision, the same pattern happens. Foreign media calls him a dictator. Economic sanctions appear. Local puppets begin to speak against him. Then comes the coup, the bullet, or the accident. This is not random. This is how they operate. They don't fear our guns. They fear our independence. And that's why the people are acting early this time. The libations being poured are a warning. To the West, to the traitors, to the manipulators. If you come for this man, we will not sit and cry. We will rise. Because this time, we know better. And if we know better, we must do better. Let's be clear. This is not about making one man into a god. This is about protecting a vision. The vision that Africa can live without begging. That we can use our gold, oil, cotton, cocoa, cashew, bauxite, diamonds, and land for our own good. The vision that leaders must serve the people. That power is for building, not stealing. Captain Traore is just one man. He is not perfect. He is young. He is human. But he is moving in the right direction. And that's enough for us to say, protect him, cover him, stand with him. Because his survival is tied to our future, and we have lost too many futures already. So what do we do now? We stay awake. We stay alert. We stay connected. We watch the news with clear eyes. We protect the truth from lies. We guard our leaders who serve, not those who steal. And above all, we speak with one voice. This time, we will not lose another Sankara. This time, we will not bury another Lumumba. This time, we will not let Traore fall. And so the people are praying, the ancestors are watching, and the youth are ready. Africa is rising. This is history and legacy Africa. If this story moved you, share it, subscribe, speak up, and stay with us. Because this time, we are not just watching history. We are defending it.